No. The flavor is one thing, but fat in itself can run rancid. So why do they presume this is a good thing? I'm just curious. I don't know. I mean, Stan feeds Monster.
Yep, Monster.
And what is that, Stan? Walk them through it.
I don't know why they do it, but it works, and the dogs like it. So it's a little bit of more flavor added to it, and I think fat is good for a dog, especially if you're having
coconut oil, chia seeds.
If you have an active dog, they need that.
Fat is the number one energy source, but not in bacon fat form. Guys, dog food. Uh-oh, you heard that? As soon as I said dog food, somebody wanted. I'm like, y'all not eating dog food. Amir normally stays with Stan. Let's talk about co-owning and kennel partners. A couple things to be mindful of. Right now, Amir's back there. Normally she stays with Stan. Stan feeds Monster.
Yep, Monster.
And what is that, Stan? Walk them through it.
Monster is a local mill that makes kibble. And they're in
a meal?
They're in Monster, Texas, so they actually make dog food there, and it's going to be a little bit fresher than if you're getting the big dog food brands, because I add bacon fat to this, so they can't put the bacon fat. You can see the little powder on there. That's the bacon fat.
That is. I don't know if you was adding cocaine or something.
Nah, no cocaine.
How do you know that? No,
that's the bacon fat there. But they can't put that onto the kibble until they make it. And every bag, they check it, they sign it, and then they send you a nice little thank you for buying our dog food, because it is fresher than getting Purina Pro or any of the big brand dog food.
So they wait till the dog food is produced to put bacon fat?
Yep. Because
why is that?
You can add bacon fat, you can add goat milk, you can add some different supplements.
Now, why is that? Because I was told that bacon fat's not good for your dogs.
I mean, hey, my dog's like it. Rocco, 11 years old.
No. The flavor is one thing, but fat in itself can run rancid. So why do they presume this is a good thing? I'm just curious. I don't know.
I mean, your guess would be as good as mine, but I
guess that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I don't know why they do it, but it works, and the dogs like it. So it's a little bit of more flavor added to it, and I think fat is good for a dog, especially if you're having
coconut oil, chia seeds.
If you have an active dog, they need that.
Fat is the number one energy source, but not in bacon fat form. Oh. It can actually increase the risk, not just bacon of pancreatitis.
Maybe I need to do a little bit more research, but Rocco ain't had no pancreatitis issues. So,
but when his pancreas goes, remember you heard it here first, nigga.
Yeah, but I mean, he's had a good 11 years. So.
It sounds like, well, if you wipe out tomorrow, nigga, you wipe out tomorrow, he'll be fine.
He did what he needed to do.
Stan, tell him though what it's like being a kennel partner, how that works, man.
Man, I think it's very beneficial, because after she does what she needs to do, he hands me an envelope, and then I do like this and go on about my business. All I gotta do is take care of the dog, and that's the easy part. Especially if you get a dog like Amira. She's not very vocal. She doesn't make a lot of noise in the kennel. She's easy to deal with. You take her out, maybe let her bite on a little tug here and there. She's not a dog you gotta do a lot with. So, I mean, I can't speak on any of the other puppies.
Yeah.
Amira's been a very easy dog to deal with.
Now, guys,
my kids like her.
I'm gonna tell you this. Would I ever recommend or encourage people to do the kennel partner thing? No. Stan, the reason why it works with Stan specifically is also because he understands losses, gains, business. He knows there's a bigger picture. So let's say something does go wrong, right? Here's the thing, if it goes wrong, he normally is more understanding, because it's like, oh, let's say you got caught up over $5,000. Where I'm headed, that's gonna be child's play. And it's not because any of us are wealthy or are rich, it's because it's like, my man, that wasn't even the goal, AKA the breed. But I'm super grateful because he is super understanding, and even more importantly, he's done an amazing job working with the dog and keeping the dog at the forefront and center of his story. So, to be clear, would I recommend getting a kennel partner? No. Would I encourage you to get a kennel partner? No. If you find somebody who loves dogs, then yes. Now let's go back here, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's in this meal and feed Amira. So Amira, as you see, she's eating her good food, AKA the good stuff and the good food, and she's excited about eating people. she is maxing that food out. She's not a veggie person. I don't just go over here. She's about to start leaking. That boy's gorgeous, man.
You look like what's the last one? You look like
Blackie?
this? Yeah, little Blackie. Yeah, little Blackie.
Yeah, but you didn't know to do with Blackie. I know what to do with that one. I know what their formula was, I know what the formula was for that booger there. But I will tell you, man, we used a good boy. Hey, put them all on the blankets, please. Yeah, put them other ones on there. And Stan has been an amazing kennel partner, to say the least. And I will tell you this, a couple things to be mindful of. Make sure that your kennel partners love the dog. Make sure that they can take care of the dog. Make sure they protect the dog. Make sure they understand business, because you're gonna suffer some losses when it comes to these dogs. And then make sure they have a vision for what they're doing as well. So some people get into the dog space and forget that, hey, my man, I'm not gonna say it's just a dog, but it's a dog. I never sold Stan on the opportunity that, hey, we about to make a bunch of money. I ever told you that, Stan?
Down the line, but not off of the dogs. Some other business stuff, yes, but not off of breeding.
There you have it. I said, listen, this is the answer to us reaching the masses. And Amira's a great mom. And, Stan does an amazing job. And he actually cares about the dogs. There's times I've said some cold stuff about some dogs we got here. He's like, I can't do that. In your mind, you be mad. You be like this, I can't do that, man. He just got to just die. Just live with me until he die. The point is dude actually is officially loves the dogs. I've never seen Stan get tight about a loss. And Amira's like this, man. She ain't gonna eat everything. But
she got a good chunk of that.
She'll come back to it later. What?
No, she will. But that's 2 pounds of the foundation raw. That's a can of green beans. That's 2 cups of dog food mixed with water and a can of sardines. That's a good amount of food right there. And get this, it was protein, there was fiber, and there was some fat in there. And again, he can encourage it. But I love this is the part that I'll be honest. When I used to do dog food, you could leave that in there and they'll come back and eat it and it'll be fine. The worst part is it's processed, so we know it's gonna be fine. But the gist of it is,
good job, mamas.
It was. It's a good thing to see the dogs kind of just enjoy themselves a little bit, man. But when you are choosing a kennel partner and do any co-owning thing, make sure that they understand the dog is not an answer to pay their bills or pay for their lifestyle. Okay.
Definitely not that.
Yeah. So if somebody says, "Oh man, I'm gonna get rich," no, you're not. What you get is an opportunity to get a good dog from a good person and participate in elevating a brand or a business through that dog and that person's care. And when you work together, man, anything becomes possible, literally. So I'm glad that we have Amira. I'm glad that her pups have enriched tons of people's lives. If I were getting into it today, I would tell people, do not co-own and do not have kennel partners unless they love dogs. If they do not love dogs and they are here for the money, it will not work. Not long term, that's for dang sure. And then in the short term, it won't either. So, stay tuned, take care of your dogs, people. I appreciate everybody watching. Dog food isn't the enemy, but it's not the opportunity. But at the same time, there are some good brands out there that do well. And I said this to Syed yesterday. Let me give you a little bit of context before I get out of here. In a breeder's lifetime, he can create over 10 generations of dogs. That's me lowballing, right? In those 10 generations, those generations' genetics constantly change. So in the past 100 years, how many genetics you think cater more towards a dog eating dog food? Quite a bit. Bro, you can let her chill. We about to deal with this poop if she starts pooping in there. He's trying to stuff it. This ain't Thanksgiving.
Oh no, she gonna have to go out because last night
she blew it up.
She soaked a big old circle right here, bro. Right on the floor.
With my hair and barefoot.
No, it's all good. I cleaned it all up and sanitized everything.
I'm gonna tell you this. When I took her out the other day, Jamarcus wasn't here. She boo-boo both times quick. She was like this.
Yep. No, when she get out there, she handles it.
Look, I love it because she head right back. So you come back like a little feet down and let her do her thing. Well, this kind of food here with that fiber, the doo-doo, the green.
Is that bacon?
Oh!
That bacon fat, boy.
Standing gave her bacon fat, thinking that's a good thing. Hey, man, Listen,
Them dogs be chewing them motherfuckers up,
you
though.
know, you just gotta have a bacon fat. You're like, who told you that? Where'd you read that at, buddy?
That boy gone now, though.
Yeah, you about to be gone too.
Yeah. Adios, my friend. I see you next time.
Guys, listen, until next time, man, take care of your dogs. I ain't got nothing else to say.